Known for its famous pyramids and interesting culture, Cairo is a fantastic place to visit in Egypt. This is Katie from Creative Travel Guide, and today we share the things to know before you go to Cairo. Looking for more travel tips? Make sure to hit subscribe and ring that notification bell. So the best time to visit Cairo is from March to April and October to November. This is when the weather is comfortable, there are less visitors in the city, and hotel rates are lower than other times of the year. Winter is the most popular time to visit Cairo, with cooler weather attracting the crowds. May to September is the summer, meaning the heat rises and many avoid visiting at this time. So now let's look at getting there. Flying to Cairo is the most popular way that many travel to the Egyptian city. Direct flights are available from the UK and the USA. Just avoid flying during the Christmas holidays or the major Islamic holidays, as prices often rise. If you are exploring Egypt, there are regular, inexpensive coach services to other Egyptian cities. We would also encourage visitors to avoid driving themselves. Traffic is bad in the cities, and quite often the road conditions can be poor. You could also choose to use the train network in Egypt, linking Cairo to Luxor, Aswan and Alexandria. So now let's look at getting around. The best ways to get around Cairo is by using the metro or taking a taxi. The metro system is the most efficient way of getting around the city, with 3 lines covering the city centre and stopping near major attractions like the Egyptian Museum. Taxis are also a great option for those travelling Cairo, especially when visiting attractions that are further out of the city centre. Just make sure to leave plenty of time, as traffic can be congested in the city. You could also choose to take a tour bus, especially if you want to visit the pyramids. There are plenty of tours available to choose from, so compare prices and trips for the best tour for you. We will leave some links in the description below. Egypt is a great place to explore no matter what your budget. Hostel dorm beds can be found for under 300 Egyptian pounds, whilst private budget rooms begin at 600 Egyptian pounds. Mid-range hotel rooms cost around £1,000 and 5-star hotel rooms start at around £3,000. Breakfast can be found for under £50, a budget restaurant offers meals for around £120, and sit-down dinners begin at around £400. Egypt can be easily visited on a budget if you know how to save. Travel in the off-season for the best hotel and flight prices. Make sure to eat like a local, eating the local food and using the markets and street vendors as often as possible. Make sure to haggle when buying souvenirs and stick to the public transport as often as possible. Take the local train to get around Egypt, and if you are catching a taxi, make sure to negotiate with the driver, as their first price isn't always the best. Spend your days visiting the free attractions and get a Cairo pass to save money on the paid attractions. We will leave the link in the description below. So now let's look at the best things to do. Of course, the Pyramids of Giza is the most visited attraction near Cairo, and you can easily see these on a half or full day trip from the city. But also make sure to visit the Egyptian Museum and the many mosques in Cairo as well. Spend some time exploring old Cairo and see the royal mummies at NMEC. Admire the Citadel of Cairo and walk down Al Mews, one of the oldest streets in Cairo. Watch this video to learn about how to plan a trip to Egypt. Then, to find out about the cheapest destinations in the world, watch this video. We hope you have a fantastic time in Cairo and stay creative.